Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Oh, so good. Coffee's so good. Grab your coffee, your morning tea, a cup of OJ, whatever you're having for breakfast this morning, and or your coffee break. Or maybe you're taking it a little bit easier today. A lot of people have today off, so you're just easing into your morning. Grab that. Let's sit down, have a quick connection, and carry on with our day. Say good morning as you join the coffee this morning. Let me know you're here in the comments. I wore a new shirt. Just let me overthink this. It's my theme. It's what I do all the time, sometimes more than others and worse than others. But I'm going to give you another minute to grab your coffee and we will get started. I will just look out at the winter wonderland outside my window and pretend to admire it. It is beautiful. I will give it that. Well, morning, Kelly. Well, I was thinking today, I don't know about you, but it's one of those days where I like to honor the sacredity of Remembrance Day and honor all that has been sacrificed for our freedoms. Now, being Wednesday, we normally have our WTF Wednesday, but I thought we'd hold off on that this week because, again, I want to honor this day in a different way. And I want to also know that we are getting back on track, right? We kind of declared that on Monday, that this is a week we are going to get back on track, kind of recenter ourselves a little bit, try to gather that focus back, try to re-energize ourselves. And it just was, last week was a crazy week. I think a lot of us experienced that. And today I thought in honor of kind of what we discussed Monday, going into this, kindness revolution of being kind to ourselves and doing that. So if you're with me on sharing some gratitude today. So I felt like, when we've had opportunities in the past with our virtual coffee club to connect like this and share some of those things that we feel grateful for, those moments of gratitude in our lives. And we've shared that in the comments. I don't know about you, but I find that extremely fulfilling in that when I see gratitude expressed by others, it makes me feel amazing. I know when I take a moment and express gratitude for something in my life, it makes me feel better. And when we're focusing on the me's of ourselves, that's what I want to do today. So I would love to take a moment for you to express into the comments, whether you're with us live or you catch this later. I think we all are feeling pretty grateful as we remember today, those who have served for us, those who have put their lives on the line for us, those who continue to do so in different facets. And we just really honor those who have chosen the path to be the protectors of freedom. And so I think we all can share a gratitude moment that, we reflect on that today and whatever that looks like for you. And when it comes to Remembrance Day, especially during this pandemic, things look a lot different. And there aren't gatherings like we normally have. There's some that are doing some streaming online, and there's some that just weren't able to put that together. And that's okay. What I would love to see today is an opportunity for you to have that gratitude moment where you do it quietly in your home, whether you do it at the traditional 11 o'clock or what you want to do, or if there's something in your community that you could go to visit. I think there would be a really cool, powerful moment if you have kids or if you don't, to actually go outside if you're able, if there's some sort of Remembrance Day tribute that happens in your community. Like maybe there's a memorial place, maybe there is a statue somewhere, maybe there is a park, maybe people put crosses somewhere. Whatever that looks like in whatever community you're watching from, I hope that you would take a moment and just go visit that location today. Then you can do that safely, physically distanced. You could stay in your car if you want to. Whatever that looks like, you're staying safe and you're able to pay tribute at the same time. So just having that moment. Now, in the community where I am blessed to live, and for those who also watch from the High River area, we have a lot of really cool things, not only in our community, but in the communities surrounding us. So in Southern Alberta, we have a lot of tribute. And so in High River alone, we have, of course, the Highwood Memorial Center. And there they have this really incredible, it's kind of like a cement plaque. There was, I don't know if it's still out because of the snow. I'm not sure, pardon my ignorance on the carrying of this, but there were some community members who knitted this in beautiful poppies sort of blanket that comes down, and it is gorgeous. So visiting that location. We have a banner project that happened in conjunction with the Legion and the town and a local business that stepped on board to help with that. And there are banners with photos of family members from those in the community who fought in the war or who continue to. And those are up all around through downtown. So I think like a banner walk would be a really cool thing to do today, to just stop and reflect. Say those names out loud. Thank them. Keep going. That's a cool thing to do. Also, we have in Nanton, there is the Bomber Command Museum, which has an incredible tribute also created there. That's a place you could visit. In Okotoks, they line one of their streets with white crosses, and they have also an incredible memorial place in the community of Okotoks. In the city of Calgary, they've got all of those crosses on Memorial Drive, which are just breathtaking and really put you in that place. There's also that park downtown where you can go. There's lots of different places if you'd like to get out of the house for a few minutes to go and pay some tribute to somewhere. That's a moment of gratitude. What I would love us to do in our short time together, I said that we'd be quick today so that people could have opportunity to go and do the reflection that they feel on their heart today. Morning, Liz. Morning, Sarah. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Corey. But what I would like us to share right now, if you are willing, in the comments, is I want you to share something that you feel gratitude for in your heart today. Outside of, I mean, you can share if you're feeling just gratitude for the special meaning of Remembrance Day today, 100% post that. But if you also feel some gratitude for anything else, it helps lift you up. It helps lift your spirits. It will lift the spirits of others. It helps you recognize the things that you have in your life that you are grateful for. I mean, I think if we've learned anything through this great pause is that we maybe took a few things in our life a little bit for granted. Am I correct on that? Would you agree with me? So take a moment and post in the comments some of those things that you are grateful for today. As always, I am grateful for you that you show up and have coffee with me every morning. It fills my heart more than I could tell you. I am really grateful for this cup of coffee today. I had ran out of coffee, and I'm trying to limit the grocery store visits. I've really, scaled back again in part of my part that I want to do to help keep community safe during this time. And so I had ran out of coffee for several days. Again, little like first world problems. I totally get it. But the thing is we're taking a moment to be grateful for things. And they could be little things like this warm cup of beautiful coffee. I am so grateful for. I am grateful that I had hot water to have a beautiful shower in this morning, right? Those are things that you could easily take for granted. Fresh coffee and hot water. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for friends. I think we all have those moments of that, but just Think about something else. I mean, I am grateful that I have the opportunity to do work that I love on a schedule I choose. I wake up and have a gratitude moment on that every single day because I never want to take for granted the gifts that I have been given. And what are yours? What are you feeling like? Even when I say the word gratitude, when you logged on and saw the coffee and saw the word gratitude there, what popped into your brain today of something you are grateful for? Brenda says she's grateful for life and family and the community we live in. 100%. I think it's easy to say off the top, we're grateful for our health, right? Health has really been put into the scope in the last several months. And so I'm grateful that I'm healthy. Are you grateful that you're healthy? Liz says, we recognize the courage of all the brave men and women, soldiers, and all heroes. Thank you for your sacrifice. I'm grateful for peace and freedom. Again, being in Canada, we are extremely privileged in our freedoms and peace. We don't know what it's like to live in a country where that is on question every single day. I'm grateful to be Canadian. Sarah says, I'm grateful for living in High River, Alberta, Canada. 100%. Right? What else? What strikes you that you are grateful for today? And it doesn't have to be, right? I gave several examples of it could be something from a cup of coffee to something of, a family member or a friend that you can turn to and tell them your deepest, darkest, and you still have their support no matter what. It's extremely amazing to have someone like that in your life. It could be, gosh, you're grateful for technology so that in a time when we have to not connect in person as much as we had been able to before, that we're able to continue to do that today. That technology, I am full of gratitude for it. Feel free to continue to share in the comments. And if you catch this video later and you aren't live with us, feel free to continue that conversation and post in the comments. And you might leave this coffee club this morning and think of other things you're grateful for. I invite you to come back and post it in the comments. And that's kind of where I feel that is today, is just I wanted to take a moment to reflect with you on the incredible meaning of this day. I think that it would be great to see more people. I think most of us feel fairly gratitude for that on a daily basis. I think it's really cool. Oh, the other cool thing that you can do in High River that I almost forgot about, if you're in High River or if you're in Southern Alberta and want to do a little day trip today too, there's a family who created a Remembrance Day display on their lawn in High River. And if you go on to our High River on social media, you'll see it displayed several times. You've probably seen it in the news over the last little bit because there was quite a bit of news coverage for it. So during Light Up Halloween contest, they chose to go with a tribute to soldiers. And they're playing music there today, and they're doing a bit of a tribute like we would normally have at a Remembrance Day ceremony. And they're going to have some music playing, I believe, just before 11, like around that time frame, going into at 11 o'clock. And so you could pull up, sit in your car, and check that out. So, a big thank you to that family who chose to do that. So that's another thing that you could do today in reflection and gratitude and honoring those who sacrificed for us. There's lots of things to still do and continue to do that on a more than just Remembrance Day basis. And that's what I really love, those banners in my community. And I know they've happened in other communities too. And it might be a cool project if you're looking for a neat idea to do in your community. Is, copying is the finest form of flattery, my friends. And the more that we could do things like this, where community gets connected in other communities around the world, I think the better. So steal some of these ideas into your community and let's continue to share them and ripple effect that outward. Elaine shares that she's also grateful to live in High River. She's grateful for her family and she's grateful for her practice. I love that. Liz updates, yeah, they're also doing a food drive at this family who live across from Senator Riley School in High River. So you could bring a food donation there as well. Lots of interesting things. Liz is grateful for the people who have supported her in her little crafting business. She makes beautiful cards, beautiful cards. In fact, Liz, you have inspired me. My son and I are going next week. We are part of a Christmas card making night where we're going to get to make some Christmas cards. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I can't wait to share them with you. I think that will be really cool. But yeah, that's that today, my friends. Thank you for joining me for a quick cup of coffee this morning. Continue to share those moments of gratitude in the comments, or if your community is doing something to honor Remembrance Day today, feel free to post that in the comments also, because you never know, we've got people, again, joining Coffee Club from all over, and they might live near your neck of the woods and not know what they could do today to pay tribute to somebody. So be sure to check that out. Lacey says, grateful for so many things, especially today. In this very moment, I'm grateful for you and your awesome sense of humor. I don't know if I've been that funny today, but it's all good. What does your shirt say? Oh, my shirt says, let me overthink this. It's really the theme of my life. If there's something I can overthink to death, I 100% will do that. Yeah. And I'll even be so bold as to say at different times in a month, I might overthink it even harder. It's the joy of being a girl. I love it. No, Lacey's so honest. No, you haven't been funny at all. Hey, you wait till tomorrow, baby. Today is reflecty. I'm feeling reflecty today. Anyway, I appreciate you connecting with us today, for sharing in your gratitude, for continuing your kindness revolution. That calendar, my gosh, Jacqueline and I have had so much fun trying to connect on getting that finished, but it's almost done. So even though we are 11 days into the month, you can go back and do any of those things. Some of them are really simple things that you could do more than one on a day if you wanted. And we will get that to you today. And you will have the opportunity to start your kindness revolution on yourself and your mental health. And we're here to get through that together. So have a great rest of your day today. I look forward to reading more of your gratitude in the comments. And we will check back with you tomorrow morning right here at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for another edition of Virtual Coffee Club. Have an amazing day, my friends, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.